Well, we're not allowed to say the name anymore. We're not allowed to say the virus name anymore. I hear
the beer virus. The
yeah,
Wu-Tang virus.
The Wu-Tang virus.
Wu-Tang virus. It ain't nothing to fuck with, you know. I said that way, like such a white dude. That ain't nothing to fuck with, right, my sisters? Holla!
Oh my god!
Jesus. Oh, so Rosario Dawson is cast to play Ahsoka Tano in The Mandalorian season 2. Does anybody have any feelings on this? Before we go on,
I love it. I absolutely love it. I loved it. You know, initially, I was okay with it. I mean, she's a good actress, and I felt that she looked the part. But I had issues about anything Disney does. I have my reservations. So then I saw the SJWs losing their minds over it, and now I love it. I think it's the best thing they could have ever done. I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader.
You and me both. Woo!
It's just hilarious. And they're upset because apparently there's a lawsuit filed by someone who's trans saying that she or her mom or both beat them up. There has not been an arrest. There has not been a conviction. There has not been a trial. There was briefly a temporary restraining order that was dismissed. So there's nothing.
So yeah, and you're absolutely right. I've actually heard like the conflicting story on that. So this is a person that worked for her for a long time that got the change from male to female, which I don't think she has an issue with, but she kept slipping up and falling back to that person's prior pronoun. She kept saying he and I guess, I don't think Rosario Dawson, who was dating Booker, is someone who's going to use the wrong pronoun on purpose. I think she really was having a tough time remembering, like calling him her, because she knew this person for like 20 some odd years. And I believe her mom did get into a physical altercation, but Rosario Dawson was trying to stop it. You know what I mean? So like, is this, I just don't believe anything anymore that people tell me. I don't.
And just what I don't really like is that just because, you call someone by, the wrong pronoun, or there's some kind of interaction or something they say that you don't like, that all of a sudden that equates to being transphobic and what have you. And that's the other part too.
Well, I don't see what this little altercation had to do with anything. It's not like she or her mom attacked this person because they were trans.
No, exactly.
We don't know what exchange occurred. And as I said on Twitter, anytime you have a mom and daughter involved in a physical altercation, probably one was trying to protect the other.
Exactly.
So I'm not falling into this, until there's some proof or someone is arrested or something. I'm just not buying any of it. I think they're just using it as a totem because they're upset that their beloved feminist icon didn't get the role.
Exactly.
Exactly it.
Yep. So. And you know what? There's right now, like you hit the nail on the head. And I love this format, this show we're going to do, because we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to have good times. But we can also talk about, things like this, and no one can say anything just because we're not just a bunch of white dudes. Okay. Like we have views from different sides of the park. We have females, we have males, we have black, we have white. I believe we also, is anyone mulatto? Is that even allowed to be said anymore? I don't know.
We really need script doctor. We really need script doctor in here if we want a true white representation.
Oh no, we are inviting him in next week. He needs to be here.
Funny.
He needs to be in this show with us to talk about some things. But what bothers me the most is these kids don't find out the news and then they just jump on it. So you're not doing your research and you just listen to whatever Access Media tells you. Like there's a lieutenant governor, I want to say he's either Texas or Oklahoma, who said, look, I'm going to be 70 next week, but we can't allow this economy to fail. And if that means me going to work and maybe not living to give my grandchildren the American dream, I'm good with that. And he has gotten so much hate for saying that. And all I can think is this guy is pretty much saying he'd give up his life for this country. and his children having, and his kids having grandchildren having the American dream, and you're attacking him for that because why attack a man like that? Like I admire somebody who has it. Like if it was between my kids not having a future and me dying, I'd die. You know what I mean? Like I would do anything for my kids.
Any parent worth their weight would.
Anyone would.
It's everybody's choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And people are free to make those choices.
So what you're telling me, Jane, what you're telling me is that Rosario and her mom are running around beating up trans people?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like if you listen to Twitter.
Wow.
Just attacking people at random.
Just running up on a trans person and just pile driving them. I can see Rosario doing that.